Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. We're going to do a daily today. This is the Valentine's daily. Yesterday was the last daily the first daily we ever lost since AFTERBIRTH Plus has come out. And we did it because we were playing as the Lost, perhaps ironically, and then beyond that we also tried to fight Hush. But we're Maggie with Battery instead of Yumheart and Mom's eyeshadow, Mom's mascara, I forget what it's called. And this is, I assume, because we're gonna be charming enemies. Of course. And a speed upgrade because we're Maggie. Alright, one of these days I'm gonna remember that we shouldn't be afraid of that pill when we get spawned here. This one goes to Mom's heart. It all makes sense. Everything's in keeping with the theme here. I will say that, generally speaking, I tend to be really bad at using Pokeball, but we're gonna see if we can't get some enemies that are actually amazing for us. I don't think any enemy that has contact damage is the right enemy. Any enemy that seeks you out is not an enemy you want to seek out. Don't join a club that would have you as a member, you know? I guess we could use a bomb to get that bomb, or we could use Hanged Man to get that bomb. I know that it keeps moving around here. Or we could use Hanged Man here, and we would get the battery charge, so we could capture one of these dips. But what do we care about capturing a dip? Can you capture a neutral fly that's encased in poop? My expectation is probably not. Anyway, it's always nice to play Afterbirth, or to play dailies, I should say, to be more specific, on these runs where it's a holiday. Now, in 2017, everything is a holiday. Ooh, Explosivo is very good. You know, National Pepperoni Pizza Day, National Hawaiian Pizza Day. Everything's got a day. I don't really want to do the Isaac run on National Hawaiian Pizza Day, although to be honest with you, I am a fan of Hawaiian pizza personally. Did you know Hawaiian pizza, Canadian invention? I know it's very strange. We shouldn't have used Hangman because this is probably our secret room. All right, well, sadly we got the worst of all worlds there. Why is it called Hawaiian pizza if it was invented in Canada? To be honest with you, I have no idea. Why is it called Canadian bacon? I've never seen Canadian bacon. I've seen female bacon. It's a different thing. Is Canadian bacon just ham? I don't know. I have seen American cheese, so, you know, all I'm going to say is glass houses and all that. Maybe our national export from a food standpoint is just glorified ham, but at least it's not, you know, fake plastic cheese. It's only good when melted in sandwiches or on burgers. You know, it's not a Gruyere. It's not a pamplemousse. Now I'm just saying words that have nothing to do with cheese. All right, we're down to the next floor. Let's try to use the friendly ball here. I also, with so much, that was such a bad place to stand, and we were not punished for it. With so much HP, we should have tried to make a blood bank happen here, because now we don't have access to the boss trap room, unfortunately. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get access to the boss trap room, but we're going to see if we can't give it the old college try, at least. If there's one bad thing about Explosivo, the bad thing about Explosivo is that it doesn't do damage on the shot that has Explosivo attached to it. Do we have to fight every enemy that just rushes us down? Just let me get like a fat bad Tomo Fly or something like that. That's all I ask. No, we don't really want these greed guys either. Harlequin Baby, not really that relevant. I feel like, if you're confused, you're like, what do these items have to do with Valentine's Day? I don't know, you could maybe make a case for mushrooms. You know, you're cooking a fancy meal. If I was cooking a meal to impress, I might have a tendency to include mushrooms. Don't really want to talk about the fact that there's the forget-me-now. I've raised the troubling implication here. We will blow this guy up, and there's Sack of Sacks. Sack of Sacks is an awesome daily item. It's an awesome item in general. And then we got 2 keys we can use for Book of Secrets, and then Forget-Me-Now. And I think I do want to take Forget-Me-Now. Although, it's going to be very important for us that we... Oh, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine! Damn it. It's going to be very important for us that we still make it into Boss Rush. Maybe there's no second secret room on this floor? That was terrible dodging, dude. You know what? Try to get some more money. Okay, I am actually bad. I don't know when that happened, but the badness is palpable now. Very, very important. Get the deal with the devil on this floor. Don't let these guys get too close to you. We want the deal with the devil on this floor, because if we get something good, then we can maybe get a deal with the devil on the next floor as well. So many battery charges. The next floor being this floor before a second time. We still obviously want to make boss rush. Hush won't exist, so we don't have to worry about that. I think we're going to be looking to maybe stack up enough survivability. Not necessarily HP, but survivability to play a self-sacrifice room and skip to the lamb fight. Skip to the dark room, rather. The only issue with that is maybe we find an AWAS instead, and that makes our life even easier. Alright, come on, dude. Money? Not money. Alright. Little Horn. Regular version of Little Horn should not be that bad. Especially if we can get him to stay still long enough for an explosivo shot to pop off. Or two. Okay, that was way too close for comfort. We can also use the Forget Me Now to get an item out of boss rush. And then go down again. Oh, but we have Mega. No, I mean, Mega's great. In fact, Mega is so great that I don't give a shit about the Forget Me Now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Forget Me Now. I got so attached to the idea of trying to make Forget Me Now work that I almost let Mega go. And you know what? I feel bad that I almost allowed that to happen, because that would have been very silly. Mega on a daily is a lovely situation. Is it a little bit maybe too easy? Sure, I wouldn't disagree with that. Just one more room, that's all I ask. Just one more room. Okay, we basically got through that. Do we want to fight the boss right now? We got the Ace of Hearts. I think we should go back to the item room. Mega, oh, wait, does Get Out of Jail Free? Would Get Out of Jail Free open the Hush fight for us? That's Algiz. Because if it would open the Hush fight for us, we'd pretty much have to give it a shot. That's like 5,000 points that a lot of people might not actually get. We can get extra battery. Oh, we have 2 Get Out of Jail Free cards. That'll open a deal with the devil, I think. So, I mean, we should just use it as if it's a joker and then go back for it, I suppose. We got piercing shots, which I think are really, really good. And then in here we've got cracked dice. What do you do with cracked dice? I don't really know at this point because we're so stacked on good items. 1 key. Ace of diamonds. As useful as a shop could be, I think we're more invested in trying to get this boss trap room to pop off. I'm not using Mega yet. You know, if he'd save 2 charges for it, that's fine by me. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I do want to go to the Cursed Room, of course. The thing is, I don't want to use it to fight the boss because we shouldn't have to use it to fight the boss. It's better used for us on the next floor. And then on extremely large floors, you know, we just get double the... we can use double the Mega charges to make it happen. We're not really shooting for the world's fastest time here. We're shooting for, you know, the most points. Also, survivability is nice. Because again, to get to the, to get past the point at which you would expect us to get is important right now. Now we're at 38 cents. So to be honest with you, we should probably come back here. We're going to spend a little bit more time on this floor than I expected, and that's okay. Blow this guy up. I think we're going to want to check this. It's a card against humanity. Does not matter. We're going to take this. Then, I think I'm going to go to our Cursed Room. Even though it's going to cost us our Spirit Heart. This is why I bought it. And I'll open this. 2 bombs. Alright, that's still fine. Slightly annoying, but fine nonetheless. Equality. I mean, we might as well because we have no other trinkets, but last thing before we fight the boss on this floor, secret room potential. Secret room potential. You know what? Secret room potential. There we go. Plenty of money. Should have used Ace of Diamonds there, and then we could have turned that money into money. It's like a Kroll Show sketch or something like that. Okay, what do you got for me? That's not a secret room? I guess second secret rooms just don't freaking exist or something. Oh, it's so tempting to kill Peep by using Mega. We've almost got him, though. If we can just get him to stay still when these Explosivo shots pop, we got him. All right. Then we have 2 full Mega Charges for the next floor, which is really nice. Get out of jail free does not give us a deal with the devil, but we did get another get out of jail free card anyway, so all right, no problems then. Retrovision. I guess we will just leave. I'm not going to open any more chests. We got out of here in a decent timeline. I'm a little bit confused. Like, there's a lot of variables at play right now. Oh, go this way. Certainly, though, I would hesitate to call this run anything but amazing. Might as well kill the boss now. And then we'll wait, because we want that deal with the devil. We already have another Mega Charge already, so it's not a huge loss to just wait, especially because we just got another one, basically. I'll take Black Powder, even though our speed is kind of bad, and this is where I start to think that maybe I'm starting to make the wrong decision here. However, Black Powder can be pretty good. We could have taken the other one and gotten access to the boss trap room. That's technically true. Didn't really consider that, to be honest with you. Yeah, we could have re-rolled it, but I think the cancer item is actually really good. So let's go back here. We've already got 1 extra charge stored up here, so now the real skill. So, you know what? Just don't take damage here. Just don't take damage here. You're going to be fine. The real skill, I think, on this run would be to use Mega plus Black Powder together. If you could do that, you're a golden god. So now we've got Whore of Babylon active. I was kind of hoping for the Blood Bag, but actually Whore of Babylon gives us what we need regardless. And then what do we get out of this? Justice card. So that's going to ruin Whore of Babylon. However, then we can come back. Play it again. We don't want to spend too much time here because boss rush is important, but Mega will shit on boss rush. That's like, it's not even going to be close. So I think we want to, like, we can't open those. Ah, crap. Just clear as many rooms as they'll let you clear. And then we'll go back, and it's really like an ideal situation. We'll just pick up all the stuff that's left on the ground. We'll probably do the boss trap room as well. And in fact, we'll do the curse room too, but we need to go back and pick up all the consumables, hilariously enough. I was gonna say, an AWAS rune actually beats a get out of jail free card. And this is one of those, like, I never really understood the expression rules are made to be broken until I started playing Isaac dailies. Get out of jail free card is better than AWAS. The difference, in this case, we already have Magic Mush, so I'll tell you what, just give me some money. That's not what I meant. And you know it. The difference between this daily and the average Isaac run is that this AWAS can take us past the mom's heart fight, maybe get us access to Shoal, and maybe there's a resonance cascade or something that happens there, you know. We get past, we get to Shoal, Shoal has a self-sacrifice room, we play it enough that we get to go down to the dark room, and then Bombs Your Uncle, we're in an amazing situation, right? Mega was definitely the right choice here. I mean, it has not made it so that we're just endlessly, you know, going through, or mindlessly, I should say, going through every single floor. Like, we're still taking our time, and I think we're doing the right thing here, and we're going to spend a lot of money here. The more batteries, the merrier as far as I'm concerned, but then we'll blow this up. And do we really want Potato Peeler? Yes, because we'll get a second level cube of meat and be in the Whore of Babylon state permanently. Although this does put us in a dicey spot as far as HP goes. Trinket Smelter, I mean, you can see the case for Trinket Smelter. But I think I'm just going to ignore it for now, because we can't take it with us. And then, there might be some more money, but I think we should go Compass first, and then maybe try this on for size. Okay. And if we get PhD, awesome. If we don't get PhD, who cares? we're going to be holding the AWAS rune like the entire time. It would be nice for peace of mind at least, but I think we did fine by us there. All right, down to the next floor. Pretty much right on schedule and continuing to add like 30 items per floor. So really, this is all about just not taking a bunch of preventable damage while you use Mega. Now, we're definitely not going to get a full Mega. Well, we might get a full Mega charge here. But the less rooms with combat, less likely that is to happen. But, you know, the good thing is that this run is not solely dependent on Mega. Like, it's actually pretty good in its own right as well. And getting a semi-frequent break is actually kind of nice. So we can come back here and take some time to pick up the consumables. And, yeah, you know, we'll blow this up. Maybe that's a secret room. Probably is not. Mom's key pretty much already paid for itself, I'd say. Back here, we will take the battery charge, and then we'll try Isaac's room. I don't really want a black market, to be honest with you. We can't afford too much, but I'll sleep in the bed and pick up some extra spirit hearts. I think we've done really well in the past 2 floors or so. We started a little wonky, though. Okay, so we got a crawl space, of course, and it's not a black market, it's 3 pennies. How did we get to 7 luck? Did we start? Is it because it's Valentine's Day and you're gonna get lucky? I don't know. But I will say, however this came to pass, I'm for it. So I think I'm just gonna not use Mega yet, because I want to be able to see what's in this room. Celtic Cross, honestly, is rerollable, but not bad. Anemic, not very good at all. Money equals power with Sack of Sacks. I think this starts to build something pretty amazing. And even if we're like just barely making it into boss rush in time. Come on, dude. We're going to make up a lot of time on boss rush, I think, which is why I'm not... Oh, right, we're not going to do that room. I don't think we gain anything by doing that room. Well, we gain Cursed Eye, if you want to be literal, I suppose. Grab. No, I don't really care. We might actually have to make up a little bit of time, so... I think this is the perfect opportunity to use Mega, like, for 1 charge, and then still have it available for the next floor. So we haven't seen what's in here yet. And tell you what, I mean, Pokemans, why not at half price, right? We did lose 0.5 damage, but that's, like, literally 5% of our damage, so fairly inconsequential. No deal with the devil, so we actually could explore a little bit more here in the meantime. We have another charge available already, and yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good Pokemon for us. Pretty good familiar. Pretty, I don't know what you call it, charmed enemy. We got all of our money back and then some. Not really a big deal, honestly, and pick these up, of course. We're going to be at 9 luck. And this floor is very, very important, as you might expect. The arcade we at least want to look into. I do see that there is a dice room. Rest assured. The thought of that dice room, it scares me, but it excites me. Okay, I mean, I guess despite the fact that you were dead, you can, like, do that, so fuck me, I guess. Didn't get to a charge. Do we want to pay 15 cents for this? I mean, I will, and then I'm going to keep buying Spirit Hearts. I know we could reroll. I'm not that interested, just because our money situation doesn't make that plausible right now. Well, now it does, but... In fact, let's take a little extra time here. I see that we've got that dice room. I want as much money as possible for self-sacrifice purposes, though. And there is a Tinted Rock over here. I will check out that boss trap room. Should have plenty of time for boss rush. I think we're probably working our way towards a decent score today, but it seems like, in the whole scheme of things, today's run also a little bit on the easier side. Do we want safety scissors or equality? Honestly, I guess right now we want equality. Like, check this out. I need to get 1 more bomb. And then we can actually get equality to pop for us, which I did not think was going to be possible. So don't take that key. Take money until you get to 32 cents. And then use a key. Oh, you should have been 31 cents, you dummy. I did it backwards, but check this out, check this out. It's still worth it. Spend 1 penny. There we go. Now all consumables are doubled. Do we want all consumables to be doubled? No, because it's going to break equality. But you get the idea. We actually at least temporarily made it work, and maybe there's long-term ways that we can make this happen. But I guess for now, I'm going to take the safety scissors. You can dance if you want to. Okay. Well, let's go through some more exploration. Why take safety scissors after we got equality to pop for us? Because once it pops, it does stop. It's like the opposite of Pringles. You know, it's very hard to keep them balanced when you're getting doubles of each thing. And you have to get doubles of each thing. Otherwise, you lose equality. But temporarily, I don't know. I could see creating a situation in which this actually works out pretty well. But I don't think we're there yet. Speaking of which, we're not at boss rush yet. So let's speed up our roll. The opposite of slowing our roll. And as far as I'm concerned, if I can just, like, gain access to the boss room right now, then I'm gonna feel pretty good about our timing, I think. So just come back. We obviously want to check the item room. Item room has Mongo Baby, which is at least okay. And then get the battery charge. Hierophant. Pop it. Okay. We do want to check the dice room because I am myself, so... Now, we could... There's a couple of different ways we could handle this boss fight against Mom. I think we should probably try to pop Mega immediately on, it's 2 room. Alright, so it's not worth anything, basically, but... I think we should try to pop it on the first wave of boss rush, but, you know, if times get tough, we'll know that we made the wrong decision pretty fast, I think. Just need, like... Oh my god, did you see what the Viz did there? That was crazy. I mean, none of that is really worth it, so let's go check out here and see what we got. Farting Baby, Mom's Razor, it's takeable. Bones are the best item here for sure. Alright, and then we just go through with it. I basically expect to not have to worry about our HP at all, because of the fact that we're gonna get so many sacks. Also, mega charges should be, like, extremely easy to come by. We may have to scrounge for battery charges occasionally, but I don't think it's gonna happen all that often. I love having, like, an enemy brimstone on our side, I'll tell you that much. This is gonna be, like, a record time boss rush. God forgive anybody who took the Forget Me Now thinking that Mega was not the right choice. Like, I was in that boat. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. In hindsight, you know, things have changed drastically as a result of this Mega pickup. Who would have thought? Okay, we're already done with boss rush. That was, like, actually ridiculously fast. It took less than a minute. Grab as much of this as we want, basically. But we do want to roll AWAs, like, long term. So, you know, battery charges are important. Some of the cards might be important. Mysterious Liquid is totally fine as well. That seemed like the shortest boss rush I've ever done in my life. Alright, so we're heading down here. Mom's Heart is the target. There's no self-sacrifice room on this floor. So that's, you know, the value in having the compass is that we know that in advance. They won't let us start that room, so... we want to, I think, especially not knowing that there's not a self-sacrifice room on this floor, we should really just survive this floor, which is going to be easy, and then, oh god. Not just survive this floor, but, like, do this floor 100%. Kill the boss, you know, get a deal with the devil if you deserve one, etc., which we should have a good chance to qualify for. Oh no, we got one on the last floor, that's right, it just kind of sucked. Kill the boss, peep what you get, go explore everything, and then on the next floor, we're going to be using the AWAS rune Unless there's a self-sacrifice room. And if there's a self-sacrifice room, times are going to be tough. I'm going to have to think about how we're going to handle that because, oh, we lost our brimstone friend. A self-sacrifice room is more guaranteed. It takes you further, whereas the AWAS room would only take us to Shoal. But the ideal play for us right now, the ideal outcome, I should say, would be if AWAS took us to Shoal and then Shoal had a self-sacrifice room on it. That would be huge. So we got belly button. We can hold second trinket. Yeah, I guess we want Incubus. And Sin Robes is like the perfect pickup when you're out of HP. Or, sorry, when you don't have any red hearts. Because basically, you're just fine. Like, you have as much HP as you can even deal with. Or what am I trying to say? That's a very inelegant way to phrase it. You get what you give. And in the end, the hearts you make are equal to the hearts you take. A little bit of bad damage on this floor, but fairly unconcerned. Will we go to the curse room? We might shy away from that temporarily. Now, I will say, although, why are, oh, you know what? That's what duct tape does. It makes all of my familiars move in sync with me. There's got to be a way to make that useful, although I don't see it immediately. Thank you for the spirit heart. Just careful here. All right, safety scissors. Scares the crap out of me every time. So we're just going back to do all these rooms because we have plenty of time. I will say the one thing that might have changed things, like, if AWAS only gives us, like, a crawl space, that would be bad. And if, AWAS gives us a crawl space and the get out of jail free card would have given us Hush access, and that we could have used that to leverage for a few thousand extra points plus access to the Void Floor, although I think that the Void Floor might be a negative some of the time. Then that could have changed things so that this was actually maybe like the wrong-ish decision. But I've made my bed a long time ago. We might as well do it. Like, the spirit art is just icing on the cake. Why are our shots breaking? Oh, it's probably the bone effect? Weird. No, we still want these. Definitely do not forget about the AWAS rune, which is of extreme importance. Damage is doing amazingly. Found our secret room, but not our second secret room. And you'll forgive me, but just in case we have to play a self-sacrifice room in the future, I'm going to make a bit of a bold play. A bold play in its inactivity. And I'm going to... we did go to the second secret room. I'm going to not go to the curse room. For all the amazing items we've gotten here, guppy items have not factored into the equation, so take this down to the next floor. I'm hoping there's no self-sacrifice room. No self-sacrifice room. We will get Bookworm, though, assuming that library has a book in it, which I believe it probably will, based on, you know, the little I know about libraries. We can fight Mom's Heart and then leave, so why not give it a try here? Well, we've got Mega active. Okay, this is the moment of truth anyway, so pop this. It's just a ticket to the next floor, which is exactly what we want. Okay, and since we're not going for time, we now have all the time in the world. Now we don't... Oh, I'm drowsy is actually pretty good. We don't have anything to do with it, except explore the rest of this floor, but we might as well explore the rest of this floor. And, you know, Mega's gonna play a pretty pivotal role. We're picking up all these consumables as well. Again, I think that why open that? I think that after the first couple of floors, played relatively well. And I do think that probably, you know, this daily is going to be on the easier side as far as points go, so the more the merrier for us. However, yeah, that's fair. However, I think we might stand a chance to rank decently well. Mostly, like, I think it's going to come down to that AWAS rune to a fairly large degree. But again, get out of jail free might have actually been the right decision, so Who knows? No, the library doesn't have a book. What do I care? Onsus, might as well. We're still picking up everything, but I'll be the first to admit that we probably do not have to at this point. Are we going to go to the curse room? I mean, it's tempting. Especially with the moon card, we could get out for free, and then I think we're going to get a spirit heart here probably, so yeah. Alright. We'll go to the curse room on this floor. Curse rooms have not been great for us, but it would be nice to get the points. Now, next floor, we are hoping for a self-sacrifice room. It's a tough call, to be honest. Battery charge. Next floor, we're hoping for a self-sacrifice room. Oh, I walked into the fire. The self-sacrifice room would give us a lot of leeway. Oh, you know what? No, get away. That. Still feeling confident about a good score? You know what? I actually am. I'm also feeling like I'm not that pleased with that. I'm feeling like I hope my volume sounds right because I was playing a Ubisoft game last night and Uplay always tries to fuck up my microphone, but I think that it's probably okay. What Ubisoft game? It doesn't matter. It's any Uplay game with voice over IP will do it, but it rhymes with Schmor Schmoner. That's right, Rainbow Six Siege, Blur Blooner. So at 27 minutes here, 6 HP. Straight up, the only thing that intimidates me right now is if we find a self-sacrifice room on this floor, we're going to be low on HP. There is no self-sacrifice room on this floor, so I think the only other seam I can see that could have been better than this one, and it might exist. This is not me saying like, oh, look at this improbable situation. But, is you go to the Hush fight via get out of jail for free. If that even works, which it may or may not. Then, after doing that, you go to Shoal, assuming that the door is open. I don't know, or you could go, I guess you'd go to the Void, because yeah, there's no way for you to get a self-sacrifice room out of that otherwise, I think, so. I don't know. This might be, from a point standpoint, this might be the best avenue that you can actually take. And it's been a fun run. Like, honestly, a lot of this run has just been dominated by Mega, but that's novel. It doesn't happen very often, or very frequently at least, so. As far as I'm concerned, it's a nice little antidote for yesterday's daily that at times was a little rough. Kind of thrown a little bit towards the end of this. I'll admit, sadly, that I would very much have liked to play a little better towards the end of this run, but I think, by and large, we can leave this run being relatively proud of how we did here. Okay, invisible enemies. Doesn't bother me too much. Looking for spirit hearts. We got the bombs to do so, although it's also probably irrelevant to get too many more spirit hearts. The last thing we can do, and I think it actually is worth trying, is blow up like every skull that we can find in the hopes of getting an AWAS rune. Well, but do AWAS runes even work? They usually don't work on the cathedral, so I don't think an AWAS rune works here. So I don't really know what you're looking for at that point. It's a rare room. Tell you what, maybe we'll just tell it to fuck itself. Well, we're kind of just spending time on this one. We basically have the win. Just comes down to whether we want to leave right now or whether we want to wait a little bit. I guess we might as well try every room. You never know. Maybe we'll just walk into a room and it'll be a self-sacrifice room. Maybe I just missed the self-sacrifice room on the map. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Okay, so Onsus we used, and it did effectively jack shit for us, so... trying to think, like, is there anything... Well, you can get the shovel via a deal with the devil, and you can get to the deal with the devil via a red chest, but, you can get a red chest via the curse room, but I think that we're kind of living in a pipe dream there, if that's the case, so I'm just gonna abstain from that for now. And this happens on a lot of dailies. There's like, you know, climax, 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 and then the rest of the daily. You know, you pass a certain point and you're just sort of like, oh, here we are. Like, we're probably, you know, we've got the game dead to rights. Not the video game dead to rights. That's, maybe that pun is what they were intending when they came out with it. But, yeah, I guess we just finish this off here. Throw down a bomb. And then just start ass blasting the shit out of all these enemies here. I'm gonna say top 1,000. That's relatively modest. But I think that it's fairly sensible as well. Strong daily, I think we played well, but maybe somebody... Whoa, never mind, we're 58. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.